What's up, everyone? Nathan coming back at you. They're Monotype live, and I said I would count the votes after the last video, but I'll be honest, I just recorded that 5 minutes ago, and I thought to myself, the ghost video was one of the most popular ones I put out. Everyone loved those videos. Why don't I just keep this going here? I've already got my Hawaiian outfit on right now. I can kind of go for that look. What was that one gym leader where they went Ghost Elite 4? I can kind of go for that. Phoebe, is that the name? I think it's Phoebe. I can go for that Phoebe look where it's kind of a Hawaiian, sort of a lowland look here, and just pretend that I'm in theme for today's episode, which works for me. Because we're also going to do one of the most highly requested things, which is including Decidueye in some respect. And for this, I'm going to do a bit of a lazy build, and I'm going to take just a standard Splash Ghost Decidueye team. Splash Ghost team with the Spectrier. I really like it. I often opt for a Choice Scarf Spectrier instead, just as I think it's such a good win con at that point. And then I change the Shadow Ball, and probably Mud Shot for Heat Ran, and then probably I'll keep Will-O-Wisp and Hex just because you never know. Point being, we got this. And I'm just going to take out this Dragapult, which is a really good mon, really good win condition, super helpful. I'm going to replace it with Decidueye. Really basic, but I really like how this team functions. And I always find Dragapult to just be the kind of icing on top. It's just one extra kind of win con that you can take advantage of. And to do so, we are going to also take advantage of my favorite sort of sets from Decidueye, which is the idea of its Spirit Shackle trapping set. So the idea is, let's say I'm in against a Toxapex and Toxapex, or you can have a Ferrothorn, and they go for something lazy against me, and I just Spirit Shackle on them, right? And then I can just set up on them freely, which is an idea I quite love. Do we get Bulk Up? We don't. Okay, so what kind of setup are we going for? Decidueye is a very flexible Pokemon. You can do Defog, you can do Spec sets, you can do Pivot sets, you can do the Trapping set that we're going to do right now. Is Baton Pass allowed in Monotype? There's no way. That would be insane if we could just go for a Nasty Plot and Baton Pass out. Let me just check. There's no way. There is simply no way. Validate. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Fair enough. It's often a very toxic effect on the metagame there, so I kind of understand that. But anyways, you can do Toxic, you do Tailwind, and try to set up the rest of your team that way. Definitely some ideas here, but I'm thinking we'd go for Swords Dance. Combos with the Spirit Shackle. It's too bad because Swords Dance with Shadow Sneak would be awesome. I don't know if that's what we really need. We could do Sucker Punch if that's the case, if we're afraid of somebody coming in afterwards, and it does combo with the Ghost type a little bit there. And then Leaf Blade or Brave Bird. I'd be worried about not Steel types. I'd be worried about Dark types, if anything. Is there anything that we can get like in terms of a Fighting type or a Fairy type attack on this? Not really. Not the best move pool, for being completely honest. You know, like a Hydreigon would really do a number on this mon right now. Knockoff would be interesting. Dual Wing Beat, not bad. I might just do Lumberry also would be interesting, but no. Do I also substitute? No. Oh, I should have come to this video more prepared. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Nasty Plot also works, for being honest, but again, the combination of Spirit Shackle just feels like the Swords Dance is a little bit more fun there. All right, let's do Leaf Blade. What the hell? I'm not sure if it's going to work out that well, but it should be fun at least. Max speed for sure on that one. And yeah, maybe we can trap someone and get some setup offense going right now. Let's jump into it here. The Ghost team should be fine enough as is. If you can just chip some important mons like Ferrothorn to free the way for our Spectrier down the road, that'll work for me. Against a Mono Dragon here. Very interesting. Excuse me, we're really going to regret not having that Dragapult right now. That's a bit rough. And really, this Dracovish quite scares me right now off the rip. I'm going to leave Corsola because it matches up against this Dracovish, and it also would have matched up fine versus that Garchomp there. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Okay, that's really bad. Let's go to our... Someone's going to die. Someone's got to die. I guess we're not getting rocks up here. Unless we get a roll. We might get a roll right now. No such luck. All right, one of our most important mons out the way, but we can bring it back. Hey, I'm not going to be a pessimist here. Let's let's play rough right now. They seem like just someone to click the fish, just rend over and over again there. That seems in keeping. Not even going to kill. Hopefully don't swap out here to the Garchomp's exactly what they do. Very unfortunate. I kind of felt like I had to go for that there, though. will play rough kill at this point? They look pretty defensive, so I'm going to go for another play rough. They're not defensive despite having Rocky Helmet. That's a bit odd in my opinion. We're kind of down bad. We're kind of down bad. Let's go for, I think a Specs Shadow Ball should be able to do it at this point. And if I'm wrong, then look, we had to swing for the fences at this point. If Gengar can't do it, then I'll be too disappointed in it. And I've been disappointed in Gengar before, but against a team this offensive, not even close. This whole, all right, cancel alive. We're not doing Mono Ghost anymore. We're going to something else. This is embarrassing. Come on, guys, you're embarrassing me right now. Dragalg is the play right now. Completely soaks it up. We get a Spadef drop. I might stay the course right now, for being honest. We take a Gunk Shot, fine. Draco Meteor is actually the play from them. Fair enough. Let's go to Aegislash on a possible swap out from them there. Spectre is not undoable anymore. We see Dracovish there as they go to Garchomp again. That's a good play. I like that from them. Likely Kyurem, if I had to guess. Perhaps Dragonite. Both are fine plays. Now, what do you click here, Kyurem? I might live one even in Sword form. Terrible defenses. What am I saying? There's no way I do. Decidueye, I'm sorry, but if we're gonna have a shot at this thing, it's not like this. Are you kidding me? They just substitute. Gang, I've never been so down so bad in my entire life. This is next level. This is next level. Now they can Earth Power us here. Wow. That was maybe the worst game of Showdown ever played. That was I'm shocked that I haven't just stopped the recording right here. That was terrible. Oh, just from start to finish. But okay, that means we've hit our absolute floor right now. This is like, this is as bad as it's gonna get here. This is just, you're looking at a loser. Let's call it what it is. A loser. But there's nowhere to go but up. Nowhere to go but up. Decidueye was a literal sack to freeze dry and got substituted on. It was our last shot, and you blew it, Decidueye. You might be benched for at this point for Golurk, because I was also considering doing Golurk for this live instead. But you know, I've got hope for you. There's kids out there who want to see you compete, Decidueye. You got to compete for that starter job. You got to earn your place on the bench right now. Even Delmise would be fun. There's actually all kinds of like cool little niche ghost mons. The main mons that you're gonna use are kind of obvious, but if you get like a little bit fun with it, like, you know, Shedinja, awesome, and Runerigus and Sableye, total great picks to be had. Long time on the ladder right now. The ladder's really going like, okay, we gotta find this guy someone absolutely abysmal to play against after the way he composed himself in that game. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Now, how would we have fared if not for that awful start? Because look, that sucked, but what could we have done differently? If I'd strength sapped off the rip, there'd be a little bit of a safer answer, but it wouldn't have got us the momentum. Like, my play was right, I feel like. But anyways, Mono Ice, 2 offensive types here. Is there anything we can do to deny that Ninetales off the rip? I don't know. Aegislash is very good though. Beats everyone, I think, in sword form, especially with the air balloon up. Let's go for it. Even if we see the Darmanitan Galar with Flare Blitz turn 1, I think we might live one in this form. I could be mistaken. Yeah, we do see the Mamoswine there. That's going to be an Iron Head for me. It is weak to it, right? I got to imagine. I'm like 90% sure, but I want to be 100% sure. Especially after that performance before. It isn't weak to iron. Okay, so ground does resist steel. I never know my steel resists off by heart. So good thing I got that figured out. I'll close combat here. And I didn't mention this with the Aegislash either, but it's also a great matchup for the Ninetales. We could have Iron-Headed it turn 1 and denied it doing too much shenanigans there. Good mon in general against my opponent. Steel versus Ice. Big shocker. Very, very good. We're going to see Avalugg come in right now. Now, do I Swords Dance into Iron Head here, or do I just, you know, call my chips down and go to, like, Decidueye? They probably got Avalanche, but they could only have Body Press. But if they've got Body Press, that means that they have Swords Dance. So maybe I should have Substitute. I might wait to Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go Substitute here instead. I think because if this was a Body Press Avalugg, we could totally do a number on them there. Let's go to, in the meantime, Corsola. It's not very imaginative, but it'll work just fine. They do reveal Avalanche. Glad we scouted that out a little bit. Rocks are gonna be awesome here. We'll give them a free Ninetales swap in, or even a Mamoswine swap in. I don't think I'm too concerned. They're probably going for Rocks right now, actually. Let's go back to Aegislash. If they Earthquake, I'll look like a fool. Man, I guess they're Endeavor. Fair enough. I just thought Strength Set was so obvious there, but I'm totally overthinking things, I guess, this live. Let's go to our I guess Spectrier could really put in some work right now. Does get hit with an ice shard, but forces a what? A Kyurem play there? I'll put it down for it. What would the calc be on Kyurem afterwards? Spectrier versus Kyurem at +1. We won't kill. Actually, with rocks up, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. Shadow Ball. Not quite. It's in that range to kill. It is in that range. It'd be tempting to go for, honestly, because it would do so much damage. Plus, like, how much are they doing back? Well, if they're specs, they're killing. Really? I guess only 200 spit def, huh? Fair enough. But anyways, they might even go to Darmanitan thinking that we're not choice locked. I think the use of Shadow Ball will probably tip our hands that we're choice locked there. But you can't go to Ninetales or to Avalugg or certainly to Cloyster here. So I think it's really has to be Kyurem. Anything else would be a misplay. Now, when they bring in this Kyurem, what is my play going to be? Because we don't have a lot in terms of Spadef walls. Corsola is much more invested on the physical side than anything else. Mimikyu could match up well against it, but I don't want it swapping into anything like that. They do Ninetales here. Big misplay in my opinion, because now we should be able to kill Kyurem depending on their set. Maybe they're trying to chip me with Hail so that I don't know what their play is here. Are we just going to see a 6-0? Not really what I wanted to see here. I wanted to flex the Decidueye. Are we just gonna see 2 back-to-back disastrous games? Absolute nightmare games. Yeah, no, this is too little too late on the Avalugg. Avalugg might have taken one earlier on, but Kyurem was the play. So, Death Taxes, Spectrier Sweeps. Who would have seen that coming? Let's get ourselves another one, I guess. GG to my opponent. Spectrier, just again, it's a transcendent win con. If you don't have a good answer to it, this can just happen to you here. My opponent did have options. It sucked because Kyurem wasn't really a good place for them to come in there, but still, we're gonna take that one pretty nicely. Kind of rebound from that last abysmal game there. I'm still stunned from it, but oh well. No harm, no foul. Hopefully we'll see a good Decidueye answer. I don't really know who I really wanted to set up on. Toxapex is a dream. I don't know if a Toxapex would stay in on a Decidueye too. It could do some stuff to my opponent. I don't know. Maybe it should be leading with them in these situations. Oh, wow. It could definitely do some work here. That's for sure. Okay, let's go to our Decidueye right now. We do see the Swampert. I will Spirit Shackle on whoever they flip turn or switch straight into here. They should just go straight to their, I don't know. Kingdra would be kind of pog. Dracovish wouldn't be terrible. Pelipper does have U-turn, sadly. I think they'll probably be clicking that right now. Or they'll click Hurricane. You never know. They can no longer escape. They might not have... If they have Hurricane, actually, they probably don't have U-turn. So let's sub up once. We do have leftovers here. Can I stall it out completely here? I don't know. I don't know. So if I stall it like 4 times, I would get back 24%. And then I'd have to risk a Hurricane miss at that point. It might be worth it. If I can take out Pelipper at this point, that would be a total... Oh, they do have U-turn plus Hurricane. Wow, so no Scald, I guess. That's odd in my opinion. But we'll see the Kingdra come in as the play right now. These are both going to do equal damage. However, one's got a chance to crit. So I'll go for the Leaf Blade there as they Hurricane up. That's great for me because I have a really comfortable swap with my Aegislash right now. Plus 51%. Fine by me. Let's make that exact play here. Hopefully no full confuse right now. We'll see. 50% chance. Looks like we're in the clear. Okay, so if that's the case, you know, Pelipper seems like a decently likely option for me here. Would be surprised if they stay in and keep clicking Hurricane. So I might go... Ooh, if they're going to go to Pelipper, Decidueye is not the play. It's probably Gengar. But Decidueye covers a possible Swampert switch in too, which I also like. If I go to Corsola, I get guaranteed rocks, which is nice. Man, I'm not sure. Might be that. Might be that. Spectrier isn't bad either. I can get a 2-hit KO on Swampert, 2-hit KO on Pelipper. I'm thinking Corsola. Yeah, we'll trade rocks here. That's fine by me. I could even burn. But I don't know if I care so much about burnt Swampert. That's fine. I will go to Decidueye, get a free substitute after this as they go for rocks. That's great. They're gonna stay in and flip turn. We'll handle that, thankfully. Here comes Pelipper right now. Let's just do the U-turn here, in which case Swords Dance would totally be the play. But I'll Leaf Blade. Get some chip on their most important Pokemon as they Hurricane again. Can I outpace this again? I'm not sure. We'll try it. Just drain some Rain Turns on the Swift Swimmers. It will be useful. Let's Swords Dance, I guess, as they Hurricane. Another sub. Hurricane's no longer perfectly accurate after this turn. Let's play for one miss. If they miss, I would pop off. All right, fair enough. I'll go for this one. They might miss right now, though. You never know. The U-turn, good play on their part. But Pelipper's super low. Rain is down. Very good for us. If they go to Barraskewda, interesting. Can I kill with my Spectrier? Barraskewda. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, that's with the Grimnay there. 93. Yes, I can. And then I'll have a switch in. My win con's better than yours. Haha. 2K on everyone. This could get real nasty right now. Let's see how Spadef this Swampert is, though. Yeah, fair enough. That might even be... No, I was going to say Assault Vest, but definitely not. Probable flip turn right here. Go to Corsola. If they flip turn, it'll likely be Pelipper, though. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's Pelipper get a Roost up. Because they are faster, right? They go to Keldeo instead. Threatening a Scald, it would seem. Let's go to our... It's actually still dicey. It's still very dicey. Let's go to our Strength Sap. Ooh, that's devastating. That is... I was not expecting a substitute whatsoever. I'll Nightshade. I just don't want them setting up on me too much here. That is really gutting. All right, we'll deny a substitute staying up here. They'll just kill me right now, I gotta imagine. They don't need to substitute again. Yeah. Okay, it's gotta be Mimikyu or it's gotta be Gengar. Gengar with +1 Spadef. I don't love the odds there. Aegislash looking a little bit low. So I think it does have to be Mimikyu right now. I'll play rough. They actually just sack it straight up, and it's actually modest. Wow. Okay, that whole exchange was really wild. To have a non-Spadef Keldeo and to a non-max speed Keldeo and to still stay in versus the Mimikyu is surprising. I'm expecting a flip turn here 100%. And I'm expecting them to go to the Pelipper too as a nice easy breezy sack. So I will Swords Dance. That's just me though. Yep, we get that right. I'll Shadow Sneak if that's the case. They'll probably stay in and try to go for Hurricane. Great. Can't be Barraskewda. It's got to be Dracovish. So now Dracovish is chipped. We are absolutely in range to go for a Spectre Sweep once this rain finally goes down there. 41%. Yeah, you are now in range to die. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. I'll get the kill here, and they'll go to Barraskewda afterwards. In which case, do I sack Gengar or Aegislash? Kingdra comes in. I think I will go for Gengar. No, because Gengar might be useful against Swampert here. So let's go to Aegislash on the sack. Fine by me. Surf. And then I will go for this. Maybe this was a mistake, because maybe Swampert comes in afterwards and can still handle us fine. I don't know, because if I lose to the Swampert right now, Barraskewda could beat my Gengar. Right. I might have misplayed that for sure. Swampert, we know they're max defense. That's not in question. Earthquake doing 51 to 60. Oh, no. Did I really mess it up here? So Earthquake gonna do, yeah, 51 to 60. We should be fine. We should be fine unless they have some sort of weird attack investment. We should handle it. Come on, baby. Come on, Spectrier. Oh, let's go. That's my pony right there. Okay. So we do take the win kind of narrowly, actually, due to a close misplay by me. They lock into Aqua Jet. I think we can handle that just fine, though. So GG to my opponent. No crit, but that was kind of dangerously close. Aqua Jet you don't often see on Barraskewda, but it can come in clutch in situations like that right there. Let's see if we can't get one more good showcase for the road here. I'm really open for a good matchup for my guy Decidueye right now, but you never know. It's asking a lot. It's asking a lot. A good defensive sort of mono poison or a good defensive mono water I would be thrilled with. Here it could definitely do some work. A grass type against mono ground for sure. I love it. So let's go for... wouldn't mind Lando, honestly. Wouldn't mind it at all. Risking Intimidate here. But, you know, yeah, I don't mind this at all. Let's go for it. We see the Garchomp, which I'm not so thrilled with, if I'm being honest. Probable... Ooh, what are you going for right now, Garchomp? I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's go to Corsola. If they set up, we're fine. If they go for rocks, we can get our own. Is there anyone that I really want to have a burn on them or not have a burn on them? It would be Nidoking or Quagsire to swap in there. That's fine. Let's go for a Will-O-Wisp right now as they Toxic me and they miss the Will-O-Wisp. That's rough. Toxic hitting us is definitely rough too, but I don't think it's gonna be a game where we're doing these long extended battles anyways. So we get that. I'll go for a Strength Step on the road just to kind of short my defenses here. Nidoking makes an appearance. We don't have a very good swap in for Nidoking at all, but we do have still quite sizable Spadef right now. So I'd go for one Nightshade. It'll be in range of some of these other faster attackers we got right now. So it seems like an okay trade for me, especially knowing that we've been Toxic'd already. And yeah, it's not going to be doing, I think, so much in this game. That's great. Now I can go for, and they got Disabled too, which is interesting. Can I take advantage of that in any extent? Well, I mean, Gengar wouldn't mind that, but Gengar's just gonna get the kill right now. I don't really think there's a Shadow Ball switch in right now. If they've got one, let's find it right now. Because that's the goal, of course, of any Mono Ghost thing. I haven't really stressed this yet, but in Mono Ghost, you just want to wear down these Ghost counters. There's not gonna be too many. It's a tough type. And yeah, this is probably their best bet, I guess. And now Spectrier is just kind of cleared as far as the runway would go. It would be the same if we had Blacephalon too. It's also got Beast Boost. It is that sort of... are you Scarf? There's no way, right? There's no way. There's no way they're Scarf. I'll go to Aegislash. I'm desperately afraid they're Scarf. You never know on a team like this, right? Now I can Swords Dance here. They're not. But that's fine because I knew I could Shadow Sneak the turn afterwards. They go to Quagsire, which is unaware. Good on him there. Can Quagsire wall a regular Aegislash? I don't care to stick around to find out. If there's ever been a target to get hit by this, it is going to be this Quagsire right now. Now, Scald, will it burn? No. Okay, let's go for Substitute right now. Yeah, there's no way they're going to stay in there for a Spirit Shackle. So we'll take this right now. As they actually are going to Scale Shot, which will hit us past our Substitute, unfortunately. Never mind, it won't. Makes the only 2 hit there. That's pretty good. I'm guessing Nidoking's the play right now. Lando is, in fact, the play. Let's go for Spirit Shackle. Oh, I thought they were going to go for some sort of Gravity Cheese there. They don't really need it, do they? Spirit Shackle won't do very much at all here. But it at least will force them to not swap here. It's time for you to die. Decidueye really hasn't done much this life, unfortunately. It's slow. If we got a perfect matchup, you know, if someone had been dumb enough to stay in, like if Powdon tried to go for rocks, or if I was that lead matchup, I had gotten something on the Garchomp. Maybe, I don't know. I think there are definitely situations where the Decidueye could do something. We just really haven't seen it so far. The game script has not been very favorable, to use a football term there. So let's go for... Hard to say no to Spectrier right now. If I go to Spectrier, they probably sack. I don't even know. I'll do Gengar. Gengar hits just as hard, and it doesn't really matter at this point. Maybe it's a Scarf Landorus, actually. That would kind of make sense. So in that case, we'd probably see it next here. They're going to hit Powdon of all things. They're trying to set up their Excadrill for a kind of last hurrah, which they can't do as long as they've got a Mimikyu right now, except they're going to let everybody get chipped right now. I guess they want 2 hurrahs on the Excadrill. Fair enough. It will come in right now. And well, let's think this through. So I could sack anyone. Mimikyu will probably not kill. I mean, I could totally lose, actually. It's kind of dismissive of that sack of Landorus there, but this is actually totally doable. So let's think it through. I Shadow Ball here. I die to this Earthquake right now. You die. You get 2 hit KO'd. You die. I can go to Mimikyu afterwards, and I can Shadow Claw into Shadow Sneak for good damage, but it won't be enough to kill. Definitely will not. In fact, if I actually go to Mimikyu, I wouldn't be surprised if they go to their Quagsire, which completely walls us. Kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. It would be a 50-50 there because they should swap out their Exegil in that situation. But anyways, I got to pick a sack right now. I think the sack's got to be Aegislash. It's not really doing too much. It's losing to everybody at this point. It's lost its Air Balloon. Maybe I'm being stupid actually because it's got Shadow Sneak. Why would you ever Iron Head there? The Life Orb too. What were you? They didn't want to get hit with the Cursed Body maybe. Okay, that's fair. Well, this is fine. I think Aegislash might not be good because it might want to go for the Shadow Sneak down the road. But that's pretty awesome. Now, here's the thing. Again, I think I'm forced to go to Mimikyu right now. And if they go to Quake, they should absolutely be going to Quagsire right now. I don't think there's any question in my mind. They should go to Quagsire right now. Because otherwise, I'd Swords Dance, and I kill Excadrill, and I kill Hippowdon, and I win the game. But am I giving my opponent too much credit here, right? I don't know. Because if I double the shot to Gengar, again, I think we're kind of in a one-game game script there. So I'm thinking I'm going to give my opponent the benefit of the doubt right now. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because if I Swords Dance right now, I can kill with Shadow Sneak, right? Let's at least make sure I've got that calculation right. Mimikyu, Swords Dance, +2, especially on a Life Orb Excadrill, right? And they're not Mold Breaker, right? Let me check when did they swap in. So if they actually were Mold Breaker, that'd be hilarious. No, they aren't. Okay. Versus a Sandrush Excadrill. A +2. Yeah, Shadow Sneak kills. So I could also just Shadow Sneak right now, which would get us in a range to win. And then if they happen to go to Quagsire on the choke play, then I can swap out to my Spectrier fine still. That's okay. Again, there's two paths. I'm going to give my opponent the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go for the Gengar. I think there's actually a path, even if they go to Quagsire, where Shadow Sneak wins me the game here. I think I like Gengar. I'm just going to go with my heart on what I think is the right play. And we get it right. That's awesome. Shadow Ball, I don't know if it'll kill, but at least gets Quagsire into a really, really nasty range. Sandstorm is about to end very soon too, so they'll be forced to sack the Hippowdon afterwards. This is why I went for this play. If it went right, it went excellent. And boy, we're up good right now. We're up good. We're up fantastic right now. So here we go. They even get the Disable there. That's awesome. I can go to Spectrier, honestly. Forces Hippowdon to come in. Spectrier might even live a hit from a Life Orb Excadrill, if I'm being honest. Excadrill's the play. I think we're just fine. Aegislash is in a point where we don't need... where Mimikyu can still kill it. So I think we're just A-okay. Unless they flinch with Iron Head, actually. That's actually a distinct possibility. But even then, I think this Iron Head, the damage it's going to take from the Life Orb right now, will mean that Mimikyu can kill with a Shadow Sneak. Does kill. So that puts him at 29. So my Shadow Sneak is going to do... No, I think I do Shadow Sneak here for sure. Yeah. I Shadow Sneak here for sure. Just so I can't risk a possible Iron Head flinch. Their Life Orb will kill them as they kill my Disguise. And... Oh, and we get the roll anyways, so we're great. GG to my opponent. That was a fun one. That was a really good endgame. And I will Shadow Claw for the guaranteed hit. Great little game to finish. And yeah, that's that. Stay tuned to the channel for some fun stuff I've got planned. That's Monotype for now. We'll hit the Nat Dex Monotype at some point. Sounds too fun for me to completely ignore. But yeah, that's kind of the end of our highlight series right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know by liking the video or subscribing, or hell, even a comment goes a long way. But anyways, that's me done. Take care. I'll see you guys next time.